Good morning, Facebook friends and family. Today we are going to do a Italian 7-layer rainbow cookie bar. So it's gonna be a like a red, white, and green cake with jellies in between, and then a top layer of the chocolate. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. We're gonna go ahead and get started right now, and this is another super easy recipe for you guys to do for the holidays. All right, let's go. Okay, and we are going to do this in the stand mixer today, but you can do it by hand. It's just as easy, but I'm gonna do it with the stand mixer today. So the first thing you do is separate your egg yolks and egg whites. I don't have anybody here reading comments or anything for me, so I'll answer questions after the video. So these are 4 eggs. Separated egg whites. And in the stand mixer, or however you want to do it, you're going to add the eggs too. So I don't know if you guys can see my stand mixer also. Raise that up a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to add my egg yolks and my butter. So this is approximately 2 sticks of butter. 8 ounces, 16 ounces total. 2 sticks of butter. And we're going to start mixing that. This is one of my favorite desserts. Gonna mix that until it's well blended. Approximately about a minute or 2. Then you're going to add the white sugar, and it's 1 cup of white sugar. And mix that well. And after that's mixed a little bit, you're going to add almond paste. You can get this at Walmart in the baking section. And you're going to use a whole box of it. And what you need to do with the almond paste is break that up. And it looks like a dough, basically. Like this. And you just break it up into pieces and add it. The smaller, the faster and easier it will blend. So just joining us, we are making Italian rainbow cookie bars today. And what I've done so far is separate the eggs and added my egg yolks and sugar and butter, and I'm now adding my almond paste. I'll have the recipe for you inside in the comments. And I'm breaking up the almond paste so it mixes quicker. And then we're going to add, I'm going to let that mix another minute or so, and then we're going to add 2 cups of flour. And while I'm waiting for that, I'm going to beat my egg whites until they are foamy. They don't have to be stiff peaks, just foamy. For my flour, turn that off and add my flour. That's 2 cups of flour. Mix well again. When the flour is incorporated, then you're going to add your egg whites, foamy. And we're going to get ready to separate the dough. Okay, get all that dough goodness. I forgot to tell you, I did start my oven. It's at 375 right now already. I always start my oven before I start this, so it's ready for me when I'm done. Okay. Now you're going to divide this into 3 sections. As close as possible. You can weigh it out if you like. I'm just going to eyeball it, because They do need to be as equal as possible. Oh no. This is one of the easiest recipes for me to make, and it tastes so good for something for the holidays. Actually, you can do it anytime, but okay. So you're gonna leave one bowl white, and you're going to do the other two with red and green food coloring. You can do it as red or as green as you want. The dough tastes so good too. Red and another one. More green. Not. So when you bake them, you're supposed to bake them separately. But this time I wanted to try something different to see if I can get them all on one pan. But you can get one of those dollar store pans, those smaller ones, kind of like a brownie pan, and put it in there. I just wanted to see if this would work, so I'm kind of experimenting for the holidays right now. So I have a big cookie sheet pan here, and you do not grease it. That's you don't need to add grease or anything to this cookie dough. Okay, so you are going to spread it. You'll see why I'm trying it a little bit different. And basically, as thin, not as thin, maybe I'm guessing a 1/4 inch in a long rectangle, and as even as possible. I don't know if I'll be able to fit all 3, but we will see. 2 for sure. Try to make them as close to the size as close to the same size as the one before it. Should have did that first one a little bit thinner, but I might be able to fix it. Like I said, I'm experimenting. Okay, get a paper towel, clean that up just a little bit on that side. Okay. One more color to try to get on here. Okay, let's get the green. So one of the things that helps with this recipe is that you do cut the edges off before you form it. So the edges are not, I use the edges as my samples. All right, that doesn't look too bad at all. All right, so I think we are ready to go. So I'm just going to put this into the oven for 10 to 12 minutes. And clean up a little bit. So if you're just joining us, we are doing the Italian rainbow cookie bars today. And I am doing a little bit of experimenting while I'm doing this video live. So hoping everything works out. The cookies don't take that long to cook. They only take like about 10 minutes because of how flat they are. So gonna put everything away. Okay, so in the meantime, while those are going, you can start melting your chocolate. And the jams that are usually used are raspberry and apricot. You can use whatever you want. I think today I do have apricot. And I do have raspberry too, so I guess I will use the traditional. And you can use just one if you want, or both if you want. It's up to you. I think today I'm just going to do raspberry today. Okay. And then your chocolate, you're going to melt the chocolate is just going to go on the very top layer of the cookie. I'm sorry, you guys. There we go. Trying to clean up too at the same time. My pan. I'm gonna do approximately 4 ounces of chocolate, and you can use white chocolate too if you'd like. I'm gonna use the dark chocolate, the traditional dark chocolate today. And I always do a little extra. So I don't want to run out. I'm going to do 8 ounces. 8 ounces of chocolate, which is about 1 cup. Melt that like check it every 15, 20, 30 seconds. I'm just gonna get it started. Okay. Just getting my board ready to lay my stuff out on there. Got about 5 more minutes of baking. I'm trying to find something to put under here. Fill in that little gap. Put this. you guys doing today? Monday. Getting ready to start the week. Hope your day is going good. The beginning of your week is going good. Wish I could see any comments right now. Alright. I think that will be okay. What it is I have like this little gap right here, this hole, and I'm just trying to fill that gap in a little bit. So when I lay out the cake. So it's got 3 more minutes. I'm gonna see how it's looking. It's looking pretty good. Check my chocolate. Okay, so my chocolate is halfway melted. And we got about 1:30 on the cookie dough. It looks pretty good. Okay, we're going to take these out and I will show you what they look like. There they are, if you can see them. They don't spread that much at all. So what I'm going to do is take the green first. Make sure. Okay. So you can see I had my red and white on one of these, and I'm just going to set this aside and get my green ready. So I had 2 layers of foil. I should have showed you how I did that. And you get your green layer right there. So I had to cut a little bit of the white cookie. A little even, but not too bad. Remember, we're going to take all these edges off once the chocolate part is done. Okay, so you're going to take the green and flip it over, and it comes off very easy. You don't grease this. Just, I want you guys to remember not to grease your pan. It doesn't stick. Okay. I'm going to turn on my fan. I have a fan right here just to help cool a little bit. So you can use apricot or raspberry or any jelly you like. I'm going to use raspberry today. You're going to take the raspberry and spread it onto the green. In there, and then any excess, take it off. There's a lot. We might do, I think I'm gonna do apricot on the other one. Okay. So I'm going to cut the foil between the white and the red, and then bring the white one over. Push that down. You want it to stick. And then I'm going to go ahead. I changed my mind only because I don't have a lot of raspberry left, so I'm not sure if it's going to be enough to spread over. No problem. We'll do apricot now. That around. Okay, and then grab your other layer. Which is my this last layer, you're going to flip it onto another foil first, because you're going to put the chocolate on top of that one. So I flipped it upside down already, and then you flip it onto that one. Okay, it's okay if it breaks, because when you add the chocolate on top, it's not gonna matter. Okay. Get the chocolate going. We will spread that on top. Just push it down. Chocolate melted. We're going to spread that on top. I know it looks really ugly right now, but trust me, you guys, it's pretty when you're done. As even as possible. And then I'm going to add sprinkles, just to make it a little more festive. The red, white, and green sprinkles. So now what we're going to do is wait for the chocolate to harden. Once that hardens, we're going to cut this up. I can actually start cutting the edges first, though. Get that out. All those edges out. Kind of see where I'm going with this. When you're done, though, it's gonna look, it looks really, really pretty. Green. There we go. These I have with my coffee. They do not go to waste. guys, so as soon as the chocolate hardens, I will do part 2 of the presentation, and you can kind of see, can you see? There we go. You can kind of see what it's going to look like, but once you're done with cutting it all up, it really does look really pretty. So, all right, guys, I'll see you as soon as the chocolate hardens, and then we'll display it.